Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. All bye weeks now in the rearview mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, sit up.
They give it to him again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Jump off caught by his back. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Bullock's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning left is their running back. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the first down and even more. Now here he goes down the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. Nice hot. Hey. 13. Sit hot.
The give here on second. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
180. Sit hot.
First down, here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 39. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
180.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Jackson looking to throw. He brings it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody about for the 1000th time how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Raiders looking down a very long field. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
It's on.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
180.
Throwing again is Lamar. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He has the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Searches from the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Jackson to throw it. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's across the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go, set. Up, 7, 18, 18,
They go play action on 1st. Gets everything he has under this throw. Full extension, and he brings it in. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. On first down, they'll run. He's out in the clear. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
On 1st down, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Slot man in motion right. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it downfield working the left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he fires zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens down by only 2 in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Ravens 26. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Running this one left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Motion man right is Smith. Back to the well again. That's a lane past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. He's going deep this time. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Raiders first. He's got Smith. He's still going at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders up by just a couple of points. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff with some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 8 at the end. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Ozzy, sit on.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
One shot. Sit on.
Jackson throwing here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds past midfield.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Throwing now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game, just over a minute to play. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a toss headed right. No one around. He's got space. Scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
180. Set up.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Second and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's first and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 33.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them.
I didn't. Run.